Ladies and gentlemen, Let'sRockGamers.com video Slightly Mad Studios Project Cars is almost upon us. It's very eagerly anticipated, to say the least, and we actually have some details on how the console versions stack up against the PC already. The developers have been rather open about the development of their title, and I've said effectively the PC version running between medium and high settings is going to be equivalent to the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So, starting things out, it has been revealed that the Xbox One version of the game is going to have some of the tasks actually offloaded to the 7th CPU core. We've gone into that quite in depth previously. As you know, both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One typically have 6 CPU cores out of 8 available. The other 2 are cordoned off for OS reserves, but it was revealed in the SDK, which we've done a full analysis of the leaked SDK of the Xbox One, that indeed developers can tap into about 80% of the 7th CPU core, and Slightly Mad are going to be utilizing this for things such as audio mixing, engine sound synthesis, and also vegetation and other bits and bobs as well. So, what about other shinies? In terms of the shadow quality, motion blur, it's going to be pretty much on par with what we have with the PC, as I said, with medium to high settings. The game will be utilizing EQAA, which is Enhanced Quality Anti-Aliasing, and Slightly Mad have gone on record and said it's going to be utilizing 8 fragments, 4 samples, which is basically the equivalent of MSAA times 4 on the PC. What about shadow quality and overall shyness? Well, the developer have actually taken to NeoGAF, and I've actually spoken about this. So the PC version at low is going to look by far the worst. 512 resolution shadow by 2048, 16-bit, 2 spot shadows. Medium is going to be 1024 by 4096, 16-bit, 2 spot shadows. Then you've got console, which comes in right between PC high and medium. Console is going to be 1024 by 4096, same as the medium PC, but it's going to be rendering at 32-bit color depth, and there's going to be 4 spot shadows. PC high is going to be 1408 by 5632, 32-bit, and 4 spot shadows, and then PC Ultra, assuming you've got a beefy enough rig, is going to be 2048 by 8192, 32-bit of course, depth once again, 4 spot shadows, and also enables shadows in environmental maps. Slightly Mad have also gone on record and said that the game uses light pre-pass render, which is, and I quote, there are actually 2 EQAA resolves, one before motion blur, which is executed in high dynamic range HDR, and one before tone mapping / bloom, which are obviously all lighting related. On PC with motion blur turned off, for those who hate motion blur, each sample of MSAA target is tone mapped individually. However, since consoles always has motion blur enabled, per sample tone map is switched off. Kind of cool. I like the fact that developers have actually been fairly forthcoming actually when it comes to the development of the game. It gives you kind of an insight. I do wonder what is happening with the PlayStation 4. Like, are they going to be offloading any of the additional work to the 7th PlayStation 4 CPU? Like, some people are saying it's probable that the PlayStation 4 also has a 7th CPU core eventually enabled, and of course Sony aren't saying anything, or perhaps instead Slightly Mad are utilising more compute shaders, because obviously the PS4 has quite a decent amount of compute resources. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. It's been a little bit brief, but still kind of cool. Thought I'd share with you, if only to give you an indication of kind of what the developers are coming up with. And I really like this. I really appreciate developers just being open and honest and just talking to us like we're, able to understand that at the end of the day, a console that's costing, just for example, £280, £300 is not able to keep up with a more expensive £600 or £700 PC. It's just kind of how it is. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.